Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing all right. So, to help myself think and write, a lot of the times I'll write a question and then I'll just answer my own question. So, what type of specific businesses will we initiate our project with? Well, let's look at what the world needs the most to maintain stability. If things become unstable, the ability for anyone to help anyone else, especially starving children, will be made much more difficult. And so, it's imperative we do what needs doing to keep ourselves and our way of life as stable as possible so that we don't allow more evil in and thus chaos and destruction in. Okay, so fuel, food, water, shelter, and drug/medicine. These are the four things that I think, well, it's really five things, but drugs and medicine are pretty much one. So these are the four things that I think if we lost our ability to access them would result in chaotic and even riotous behavior, however you say that. Riotous. Anyway. All right, these four things are what we people here in America largely live off of, and if we suddenly lost our ability to consume and use these things, our mental, physical, and spiritual stability would be greatly affected, and it could turn into a dog-eat-dog situation rather quickly, which would be a precursor to total anarchy, which would give the NWO, or they/them, the mess they need and seek to come in as our saviors. Now, it's an important thing to consider. They are the ones dangling and pulling at our evil strings, but we give consent through the consumption and propagation of their evil ways, through the perpetuation of this wicked society and the ways of doing things within it. So, it's important. So with the anarchy, they're going to come in and lay down the law with martial law, which is military policing over its own citizens. Look to the movie The Siege with Denzel Washington for reference. Yeah, it's a good movie too, just watch. So our supply chain is our lifeline. Until we can develop our own independent infrastructure complete with its own ability to propel a supply chain that is not rooted in exploitation, hyperinflation, deforestation, genocide, and more crimes against humanity and all life. So these basic businesses will hopefully be the seeds we need to grow our own good society. Where we are driven by love, we are driven by love or a genuine desire to help ourselves and all others around. People choose to work here because they want to be a part of something more than chasing an increase in one's pay, which has pretty much become the American way. One wants to work here or clean up here and help others because one wants to, and if they don't want to, then they don't have to either. As we appreciate free will and willingness to consent and consent and willingness. So if one isn't able to so if one is able to follow the guidelines and work the minimum requirement for access to living and entertainment facilities, then that's okay. Basically, there is no mandatory volunteer quota. We do encourage and are about that, but we feel that this is not something to be forced on anyone, and as long as one is helping by working to build up our good infrastructure, then they are already helping. And the more people we have working and living with us, the less people they have living and working for the enemy or the opposition or these major cities in Babylon. So yeah, my next step is just to come up specifically with the businesses that are going to help propel this infrastructure. And they're probably all going to be doing with the hemp plant and all the miraculous things you can do with it. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day and take care. Bye.